No, but she looks great. Can you guys see her? Ba 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 boom.
Well, thank you very much. Actually, I guess my question has along the ba 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 boom line.
Oh, good. I love
But
it.
you were talking about the holodeck earlier and the characters and you were just like, oh my god. So, okay, if you had a holodeck, who would be on your, what man would be on your holodeck?
I can't say it out loud. I'll meet you afterwards. Whisper. If Janeway had had the man of her dreams, this series would have lasted a long time. I think that the problem with it was, how do you balance? How do you show an audience of this intelligence? How do you allow them to accept you as a great leader and a deeply passionate woman? This is still it eludes us artistically, creatively. It still eludes us culturally. You know, Janeway had a lot of stuff going on. Of course I wanted that. All great leaders do. All passionate people are passionate for me. This is the great sex organ, right? And Janeway had that. But I felt that I had to slightly compartmentalize. So that's why the holodeck existed. So that we all didn't, have to suffer her loneliness so unbearably. But I'm sure, in fact, what would have happened to Captain Janeway would have been some outer planetary visits or something. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Sorry.
I have one observation and a question. The observation is, I noticed after demotions and everything else, that in the end, Janeway ended up being the highest ranking captain that Star Trek has ever had. She's the only one that made it to Admiral and kept the job. She outranked them all. But
I don't know what to say. Yes.
My question was, a lot of people felt that in the later episodes, when they added 7 of 9, that they were going for sort of the jiggle vision factor. As far as,
that's one way of putting it.
As far as goes. Do you know if, did they transfer a lot of the fooling around with the hair and the costume and paying all attention to that to Jerry Ryan from when they stopped bothering you with it? Or, were they trying?
They stopped bothering me with it when Jerry Ryan arrived, yes.
Yeah. Well, you said they stopped bothering you at the end of the first season, but I was just
They
wondering.
stopped, but no. That was tough for me, but everybody knows that, who reads about it, anything that I ever felt or did during Voyager. That was tough for me, because I felt that I took that a little personally. I thought, well, they don't feel quite confident enough that I can lead without what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody help me with.
Sex appeal.
What?
Sex appeal.
What is it?
Straight person.
No, the sex person. The sex person.
Sex appeal.
And I had so hoped that we could do it without that. With that as an element, of course, which I thought that Roxanne Dawson brought to it, Jen Lean, and certainly Jerry Ryan, but it was an absolute knockout. But she was so clearly there in a sensual way that I think that I was very disconcerted by that initially, and may have reacted not as well as I'd liked. So I look back on it now and I think the world of her, a great beauty, very smart woman, good actress, and less of myself. But I think that I was just having I think I was having a problem culturally with that decision that Paramount made, because I really had hoped that they would charge through it. And I guess it's not time yet. We need that for some reason. We need to see that. I know I'd love to see it, but we need to see it constantly. And I don't know why it's more compelling or seductive than the annihilation of a species, or the discussion of a theological dilemma, or a friendship etched in conflict. I don't know why as human beings we do that, But I suppose it's because we reproduce, and that is the most powerful force in the world, and it should be. I'm really honestly trying to figure this out. So in the moment, I was jarred, and I came to accept it, of course, and I think it was in the end a beautiful element. But I did have my little hard time with that. Do you understand why I had that?
Yeah.
I think that that's fair, don't you?
In the end, I love the relationship the two of you forged
Thank
together
you.
between Seven and Janeway.
That's the most
It was really
important
great.
thing, yes. And she got Chakotay in the end, didn't she?
Yeah.
Beautiful babies. Okay. Yes, sir.
First of all, hello, Kate, and hello, Catherine.
Hello.
No, I have two parts. First, I want to express my gratitude, and second will be the question. The gratitude part is, I want to thank you and all people who produced this show for the terrific job you all have done. Because, well, of course you didn't know that until now.